Alright, and YouTube is live. Alright, so we should be good to go. Welcome everybody to our stream today. This is our first time officially streaming on YouTube as well, so that's super exciting. Today, we're going to be doing something new for y'all called Anime Duels. I'm here with my good friend Brad. So in Anime Duels, each of us has our own wheel filled with anime characters. At the start of every match, we spin our wheel to decide which character deck we're using for that duel. If we land on the same character we used in the previous round, we will re-roll to keep things fresh. After the battle, the loser has to eliminate the character they just used from their wheel. We keep spinning, battling, and deleting characters until one of us runs out completely. The last person with any characters left on their wheel wins the entire series. So that's what we're playing today. And I'm going to go ahead and give it over to Brad, who built these decks, to explain what's going on in all of them, because some of these include the way the cards work in the anime instead of how they actually work in the TCG.
Yeah, so it's primarily built around the anime cards for the majority of the characters where possible. So starting with a Thames deck, it has the Eye of Timaeus is pretty much the standard, but with the Slifer the Sky Dragon, it has the actually the manga version. I chose them because they were slightly more interesting than the anime ones. They had pretty much the same effects with a couple of extra things being like the Divine Hierarchy. So the Obelisk is like the lowest of the hierarchy, followed by Slifer and Ra. So if Obelisk were to attack Slifer or Ra, he can't destroy them unless he's done something to raise his hierarchy, and he can't deal damage through them. And then same to Slifer towards Ra. And then on top of that, they're all unaffected by spells or traps, depending on which one, or both in the case of Ra, that would remove them from the field, and a lot of other things that will end up coming up when we actually use them, because these decks are set up to actually summon these god cards. But aside from that, he's also got a lot of crazy spell cards. So absolutely insane draw power with the Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity. But in the row below that, there's a card called Card of Sanctity that a couple of characters actually have, but it makes both players draw until they have 6 cards in hand. And so
I remember that,
especially if you're going first, you can play most of your hand and like set your spells and stuff, and then activate Card of Sanctity and just draw a whole new hand, and your opponent only gets 1 card. And then on top of that, he has the Monster Recovery, where it shuffles back his entire hand and any monsters on the field to draw a new hand. Importantly, Slifer is immune to that effect. So you can summon Slifer, activate that, and get a full hand of 5 to immediately boost it to 5k attack.
That's crazy.
And then on top of that, he has Pump Up, which can double the attack of a monster for a turn, as well as the Excalibur that has the same effect, but it's an equip card. The big downside of Excalibur, though, is that you can't draw for your draw phase while it's on the field.
Okay. That's
and then
okay.
He has the Multiply as well, which any monster with 500 or less attack, you can make copies of it, as many copies as possible. So there's 3 main targets for it in the deck, being the Karibo, of course, but also the Magician's Souls and the Electromagnetic Turtle. The Electromagnetic Turtle is kind of a crazy one for it, because if you use it on that, you can end up buying up to 5 turns off of it, because the Electromagnetic Turtle can end the battle phase immediately. Yeah. Oh, which I must not have sent you the updated leak. You'll want to switch that one to the anime version if you roll this deck. But
Okay.
But yeah, because the anime version has no activation limit, where this one is once per duel, the anime version is not limited. So if you make 5 copies of it with multiply, every time your opponent destroys one of them, you immediately end that battle phase so they can't destroy the others, and you can buy 5 turns with it.
That's gonna get crazy. This deck goes crazy.
Yeah, it's also a way to get your tributes for Slifer as well. But yeah, there's a ton of crazy stuff in this deck. The bounce spell, so the third row far right is honestly his craziest one. Because it can take any spell that your opponent activates,
and it's a quick play,
and make you activate it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So like if they activate Pot of Greed, you get Pot of Greed at the same time. But if they're activating like a field spell or a continuous spell or an equip spell, you steal it from them and you get to put it on your side of the field.
Crazy.
And they don't get it at all.
Crazy.
So that's honestly one of his craziest cards in the deck. But yeah, and then, I could talk about this deck all day, but I would say probably going forward to Bakura, because you'll play through a lot of these cards, because Atem, just with the draw power Atem and Yugi have, they go through their decks pretty quickly. They actually can get to risk of deck out if they're against like a stall character. But yeah, those decks definitely see their cards. Going to Bakura, he's really all in on Destiny board. He has some okay monsters with the Dark Necrofear and the Dark Ruler Hades, but the full strategy is on the Necro board. So he has the Dark Sanctuary field spell to help facilitate that and get the spells out, be able to put them in the monster zones with protection.
Mm-hmm.
And then the anime version of the Dark Door is one-sided, which is pretty crazy. So your opponent can only attack with one monster per turn, but you aren't limited by that at all. With the anime version of Dark Door.
Gotcha.
So that's one of the big floodgates that he has. Other than that, though, then he has the the mirror tablet. You can, I believe you take control of the monster. Or wait, no, you make your monster gain attack equal to, which it's a permanent buff. So that's one of his big ways that he can get into a win without Destiny board.
Okay.
Is if you have at least 2 monsters on the field, if your opponent gets something big out and attacks into one of them, you can buff up the other one to potentially be able to wall them and then take out theirs on the next turn. Which that's really going to be one of his few ways out of if like his Destiny board gets destroyed. But the 5 turns for the Destiny board can go by fairly quickly in this format.
Yeah.
So if he gets it up early, it can be scary.
All right, want to do Bandit Keith?
Yeah, so on to Bandit Keith. His is quite bricky. He has a lot of high-level monsters, like level 5 to 8.
Yeah.
Or 7, actually. But they do have a lot of effects to create tokens off of the motor ones when they get destroyed. So once you do get into a tribute summon, if one gets destroyed, it's easier to get to the next one. And then aside from that, his blast spheres are crazy because they, as soon as you summon them, they immediately equip to an opponent's monster. And then if that opponent's monster has less attack than them, your opponent gets burned for the difference whenever it goes off, which they have 2900 attack. And then if they have more, then you get burned for the difference. But either way, it just blows up an opponent's monster on the next standby phase. And then his craziest thing, though, because, I mean, his monsters aren't that strong. He's going to brick a lot. But he has Pillager with 3 copies in the spell cards, which, with the Pillager, he gets to look at his opponent's hand and take any card from it.
Okay.
So, living up to the Bandit Keith name, he will steal his opponent's cards to help supplement his deck.
Gotcha. fair
And then
enough.
on top of that, the card Hexative next to the Pillager, the card Hexative will lock down any spells or traps currently on the field to where they cannot be activated, and it's permanent. So once that's activated, any spells or traps your opponent had that they couldn't activate in that moment are just locked in that spot.
Crazy.
Which can be devastating for a lot of the control decks.
Yeah, definitely, especially since that's not like a continuous spell. It's just like that's like a permanent lock.
Yeah, if it resolves, it's done.
Yeah. Amazing. All right.
And then
what about
going to darts?
Yeah, darts.
So darts has the Divine Serpent Ge, which, true to the anime version, has infinite attack if you get it onto the board.
Okay.
And then but you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get there, because you're going to have to summon the little level 3 Orichalcos Cuator, and then once that dies, it can summon the Chunaros that can eventually get you into the Serpent if you meet all the requirements. But it does have ways to help get it there. It has 3 terraforming to make sure that it sees the Seal of Orichalcos.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has the Orichalcos Deuteros and Tritoros, anime versions of the field spell that upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the ritual monster in here is pretty crazy as well. Like, it can just wall basically anything, because it creates tokens that will match the attack of anything that attacks them. So, match the attack plus an extra amount. I believe it was plus 100 or something. It matches the attack and they can't be destroyed. That's what it was. So it just makes it to where if your opponent's attacking you, they have to be able to attack the same token twice to kill it. And give up one of their monsters in the process unless it has battle protection.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then going to Joey, one of the other more main characters along with the Tem.
Oh, Joey for me I must have copied the string wrong.
Oh, maybe let me resend it real quick just in case it had the wrong one in there. There, just resent it.
Alright, let me just get that in there real quick.
Oh yeah, it apparently had a Thames in there.
Okay.
Fix that on the list as well.
Perfect. Alright, saved.
But yeah, and so with Joey, all of the main characters, I did give them a little bit of their modern support for their main archetype.
Sense.
So Atim had the Magician's Souls and the Illusion of Chaos. Joey gets a baby dragon, a black metal dragon, and the Blackstone of Legend.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the Black Meteor Dragon is actually a really strong one in this deck, because it's just a 2k special summon that's basically free as long as there's a Red Eyes in your deck.
Yeah.
As well as the Panther Warrior, which the anime version has no downside. It's just a vanilla level 4 2k beater.
Yeah.
Which can be pretty crazy if he gets it down early and just starts ripping through everything. One of the things, Joey has Raigeki and Het Duster. I don't think any other character has a mass removal for monsters and spells.
Gotcha.
It's generally one or the other at most, or targeted removal for a lot of them. So that is one of the scarier things with Joey. He also has the Giant Trunade with an extra copy in the side deck. So if he's against back row heavy decks, he has a lot of ways to disrupt their back row.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Copycat and the Grave Robber, though, are the craziest thing in Joey's deck. Because the Copycat and Grave Robber both allow you to take cards from your opponent's graveyard and activate them as your own.
Gotcha.
So Copycat only works on spells or traps, but Grave Robber can activate a spell, trap, or special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a crazy card, because especially with it being a trap card, if your opponent Raigeki'd you last turn and you just pass with an empty board, you can let them go all the way up to battle phase and then Raigeki them in the battle phase.
Gotcha.
Just by activating their own out of the graveyard. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that Joey can do. And then the Skull Dice as well, the anime version of it, is crazy, because it divides the attacking monsters attack by the result instead of subtracting anything.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you roll a 2, a blue eyes all of a sudden goes to 1500.
Right, yeah. It's
So-
I remember that being way better in the anime for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so Joey is pretty scary, honestly. He's got a lot of good stuff, and then if he's against someone like a Tem or anyone that has crazy spells, he gets to copy them for himself, or traps even.
Gotcha. All right, Kaiba.
Yeah, so Kaiba, of course, he has 3 blue eyes. He has to. And then along with that, the Obelisk is the only other monster, aside from the Divine Serpent Geth, that can go to infinite attack.
Okay.
So if Obelisk ever hits the board with 2 other monsters, it is pretty much game. Because as long as there's 2 other monsters, if the opponent has anything in attack position or an open board, then he just tributes those other 2 monsters, goes to infinite attack, and then swings.
Gotcha.
So it's... Obelisk will end games really fast if he does end up getting out, which Kaiba has ways to facilitate with the Shining Angel and the Giant Germ to help battle recruit for him, and then the alternative White Dragon and the White Stone of Legend, the White Stone of Ancients as well, helping to get more bodies down. The Shining Dragon, because the normal one was terrible, but the anime version of the Blue Eye Shining Dragon can only special summon from your hand if you have an ultimate dragon to sacrifice, but you can sacrifice it, you can summon it from your deck or your graveyard with anything, with like any card effect. So you can Monster Reborn this or summon it with the Stone of Ancients if you have it in either your deck or graveyard for those. So those are ways to cheat that one out, and then it can tribute itself to destroy any number of things on the field. So if you're in a bad spot and you just set a face down Stone of Ancients that gets destroyed, then you're able to all of a sudden just wipe your opponent's entire board.
Gotcha.
And then aside from that, the final attack orders, the very last trap card in the deck, it makes you and your opponent choose 3 cards from your deck, and then you just send the entire deck to the graveyard other than those 3 cards, to where if you're ever in a position that you're like in a winning spot but like they're walling you off, you can basically flip that on your turn, and then you win by deck out in 3 turns if they keep trying to wall you and you can hold the position.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Then going to my I had to figure out the custom rules for to build hers, because she has technically 8 copies of Harpy Lady, 8 cards that are always treated as Harpy Lady. So the biggest ones are the Harpy Lady 1, which give all wind monsters 300 attack, which is every single monster in the deck. So if you can ever get 2 Harpy Lady 1s on the field with a Harpy pet baby dragon, it goes to 3000 attack and makes it to where all of your opponent's monsters have to attack it before they can attack anything else. So it's kind of a swarm deck that if they can get some of their pieces in place, they can become a problem really fast.
Yeah.
And then they have a ton of hate to the back row with 2 copies of Harpy's Feather Duster, as well as the Harpy's Hunting Grounds, which would constantly be popping back row. So any of the control decks, like this is Bakura's worst nightmare if Mai ever went against him, because this just destroys back row constantly.
And the and that mirror wall is crazy. Just no cross.
Yeah, the anime mirror wall, just automatically having attack forever as long as you want to keep it there, until your opponent can destroy it. The Phoenix formation also is, because that's their biggest weakness, is they don't have good ways to get over big monsters. Like if your opponent can get things over 3k, they're going to struggle. But the Phoenix formation does help there, where it can pop cards up to the number of harpies that you control.
Okay.
So that their main thing for getting out of that situation, which they have 2 copies of.
Okay.
And then on to Merrick. So Merrick is one of the scariest decks.
Okay.
If the Revival Jam hits the field, it is very hard to out, because if you destroy it in any way, it comes back immediately, and it's not limited at all.
Yeah.
So if you have 5 monsters, you can attack with all 5. It's coming back every time immediately. So there's nothing you can do with it other than some other form of removal. Or there are certain some of the decks that have ways to like negate a monster when they destroy it. So that also works.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a difficult thing to deal with. And then on top of that, he's got the lava golems and the raw sphere mode that are going to be tributing opponents' monsters. The jam breeding machine, that's going to help facilitate more tributes for the raw. And the anime version doesn't lock you down nearly as much. Like it does destroy itself if you summon anything other than a slime, but you can still set monsters, and he's pretty much going to be setting monsters until he gets to the raw, and then he doesn't care about it being destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The card of safe return, the anime version draws 3 cards when something revives, so it is really good, but you do have to be careful about choosing to play it if you have a revival jam, because it is very easy to get decked out under revival jam with that.
Yeah, fair.
Because then your opponent can just start swinging at the jam and killing it every turn multiple times and just making you draw out completely.
Got it. Isn't that how Yugi won in the anime, I think? Buy a deck out, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Or was it Joey or Yugi? I don't remember. But yeah, I feel like someone...
Because this was the puppet where he was mind controlling someone. That's like yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
And on to Noah.
Mm-hmm.
So Noah was one of the weaker ones, honestly. So it's really focused around spirit monsters. So it's got the 3 Ashura Priest, the 3 Tsukiyomi, and the Great Longnose. It does have 2 of the Anime Giant Rex, which is just a 2k beater that can only attack if your opponent has monsters, as well as the 3 Chiron the Mage. So Chiron is kind of crazy because whenever it goes into battle phase, at the start of the battle phase, you get to look at one of your opponent's face down cards, and you can guess the name of it before you look at it, but either way you get to look at it, and then if you guessed it right, you destroy it.
Oh, cool.
But it can be huge to just gain knowledge on what your opponent has face down, because then if you see a face down Mirror Force, you can just wait till the next turn, pop the Mirror Force when you guess it right the next time, and then attack.
Okay.
Or if you ever get 2 on the field at once, then you get to look at it with the first one and then pop it with the second one.
Okay.
And then on top of that, he has a continuous spell that can help him keep the spirits down so they don't constantly bounce. And then a spell that can help summon those non-spirits to help keep him from having an open board. And then on top of that, with any of the characters that have a ritual, if they didn't have in-engine ways or like in archetype or like character ways to search anything for the ritual, I did get them at least 1 copy of Manju.
Okay.
Just to make it a little bit more consistent to see it.
That makes sense. Gotcha. All right, and we only have a couple more here to go through.
Yeah, so Pegasus. The Pegasus, his craziest cards are honestly those couple of level 2s in the monsters.
Yeah.
So the Dark Eyes Illusionist can just infinitely block any monsters. If your opponent tries to swing on it, their monster is not able to attack ever again. So if you see it, don't swing on it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it makes it to where they just can't declare an attack, because if they do, their monster is destroyed or like useless for it. The Jigen, though, that one, once you summon it, it starts a counter. So then on your opponent's second end phase, after it's summoned, it destroys all monsters on the field. And then both players take damage equal to the attack. And the Jigen can't be destroyed by battle. So it can just sit there and like wait while and like blow things up, and then you only take 200 damage while your opponent takes however much they had.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then aside from that, the Toon cards didn't really have anime versions, so I did just give him... I gave him Toon Kingdom instead of Toon World because it is so much better.
Yeah.
To help him out a little bit, because the Toon cards are kind of a limiting factor in the deck, but there they weren't technically like anime cards, but those cards with the Millennium Eye symbol, they were from the OCG, and they were like not officially usable cards, but they were cards that were like fan made that had some of Pegasus's effects. So he does also, I believe he's one of the only other characters that can copy the effects of stuff from your opponent's graveyard. So he can copy a spell from the opponent's graveyard, and then he can also let's see, I believe, he can bounce any card on the field back to your opponent's deck, so back to the top of the deck.
Got it. All right, Rex.
Rex was the hardest character to build because he had a pretty slim lineup. I had to add in a little bit of Jirak to supplement it for him. But he's got the giant Rex with 3 copies, so a big 2K beater there. The secret boss monster, though, because he has the ultimate Tyranno, which is a really powerful card, 3K attack, and it can swing on everything. But his real boss monster is the Tyranno Infinity, which gets stronger as things are banished. And there's there's several cards in the deck that help facilitate the banishment for the Chaetoptera that he has 3 copies of. Because the Chaetoptera makes it to where he can, whenever he summons it, he can search a fusion, and then he can fuse the Chaetoptera with any other dino to make the fusion monster in his extra deck, which searches his field spell. So he has one of the most consistent ways to get into like one of his main things for actually winning. Because the field spell makes it to where his dinos are immune to all traps.
Gotcha.
To where once he gets that up, if you can't out it, and then, well, even if you do out it, the fusion, if he makes another one, can grab it back from the graveyard or grab the second one from the deck. So it can be difficult to get rid of the field spell, and then while he has that up, then trap cards are useless against his dinos.
Okay, fair enough.
And then Taya, she is kind of basic on her deck, but it is still a very scary deck for Taya's.
Yeah, just lots of strong beaters, Witch of the Black Forest for search. We got...
well, so the scariest thing is honestly with the... because the Maha Vilo, there's 6 equip spells in the deck. There's 2 copies of United We Stand, 2 copies of Mage Power, and then Magic Formula, which is just a plus 500, but it becomes plus 1,000 for the Maha Vilo.
And a no-cost Magician of Faith that you can just bring back.
Yeah, there's 3 copies of Magician of Faith. There's also 2 copies of Spell Reproduction, which is just a spell card version of Magician of Faith.
Right. Crazy.
And then aside from that as well, there's the Magic Gate, which can, if you have 2 spellcasters on the field, Magic Gate steals one of your opponent's monsters in defense position and makes it indestructible. And so, like, you can't attack with it that turn, but it can't be destroyed by battle, and you get to keep it forever after that.
Crazy.
And it keeps that it keeps the indestructible by battle effect permanently after you've stolen it.
Amazing. All right, our last 2, we got Weevil. Wow, Weevil's like all anime.
Yeah, so Weevil, I did supplement him with a tiny bit of GX stuff just to help search. So the little black and white Rochi guy was from GX, but he just is a battle recruiter for insects, basically. The whole game plan for Weevil, though, is around the Cocoon of Evolution and the Larva Moth. So the Cocoon of Evolution equips itself to a Larva Moth, so you have to get both of them. So he has some kind of floodgatey stuff to help get him there. And then once it's equipped, if it stays out for at least 4 turns, then whenever it goes away, you get a Great Moth. Technically, if you want it to go away at 4 turns instead of 5, because the Great Moth is actually more powerful than the perfectly ultimate Great Moth. The Great Moth has an effect where it can like just do crazy attack drain on your opponent's monsters constantly. To where every time it changes to a new phase, their opponent's monsters lose 100 attack. So like you activate it in your battle phase, and then by the time they get to their battle phase, they've lost 600 attack.
Gotcha. From outside the duel is hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, he just makes cards.
It now works in the app. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yugi technically makes cards as well with Multiply, because Multiply makes like actual copies of the card, not tokens.
Not even tokens. Interesting. All right, and our
Yeah,
last one.
Yeah, for Yugi, the last God card holder, Yugi is honestly potentially better than Atem at getting to Slifer. So he has all the draw power of Atem, but he does have also some like walls with the Swords of Revealing Light, the Wall of Revealing Light, and the Spiritual Swords of Revealing Light. So all of those help wall him up to where he can actually get his Silent Magician off the ground to be able to get it. Because if Silent Magician survives for at least one turn, then on the next turn cycle, it's at 2k by the time your opponent can attack it. So that's his biggest thing, is trying to keep those Silent Magicians alive. The anime mystical elves are pretty interesting because they can basically drain their attack to 0 and give a permanent 800 attack buff to a monster on the field.
Okay.
So they can also help facilitate keeping alive the Silent Magicians, because that would get it to like 2300 by your opponent's first turn against it.
Gotcha.
And then aside from that, he does have Unexpected Die that I gave him to help get out the Magnet Warriors, since they're all normal monsters, as well as the Magnet Induction. Similar thing, just to help get more of the Magnet Warriors down, because the Valkyrion is a contact fusion for the anime version instead of a main deck monster.
Gotcha.
So if you ever have all 3 of the Magnet Warriors down, which this deck can pull off pretty easily, then you can immediately just summon a 3500 attack monster.
Gotcha. Crazy. All right, well, now that we've gone over all of the decks, we're going to go ahead and start our draft. So, yeah, let's go ahead and look through these here. And I would like to give you the honor, Mr. Brad, of picking first in the draft, since you went through all the trouble to build all these.
All right. For first round, because yeah, honestly, I'd say the God card holders are the strongest, which is Atem, Yugi, Kaiba, and Merrick. So I'm gonna have to definitely lock down one of them. I think it's got to be Kaiba, because I've just always been a big fan.
All right, I will take Yugi in that case.
Fair enough. With that, I think I'll go ahead and grab a Tem.
Okay, and I'll grab Merrick just for the counterplay.
Right, and then let's see, I'll go with I'm gonna go ahead and grab Mai.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Joey.
And let's see, I'll take Pegasus.
Okay. I will take Taya.
Then I'll go ahead and grab Weevil.
Okay. Let me think here. I will grab Bandit Keith.
Okay. There's a scary one as well. Let's see. Go for... I'll take Darts.
Okay.
And then... yeah, this will be second to last round. So we've got... here, let me remove some of these real quick. I think we've still... yeah, we've got Bakura, Rex, and Noah left.
Okay. It's on me.
Yeah.
I'll take Rex.
And then, so I'll go ahead and grab Bakura. So that means you'll get Noah.
Okay. Perfect.
Alright, so here, I'll throw these into a wheel real quick.
Sounds great.
There. And that one will be your set.
All right. Okay, perfect. We can see the wheel in both of my stream windows. All right. Hey, what's up? Set 2 and Pass podcast. Yes, we are on EDO Pro. What's up, Coffee House? Yeah, we're playing Anime Duels from a draft right now. Thanks for the like. Yeah, so we've just drafted anime characters, and now we're about to spin a wheel to determine what's going to be the first round of our Anime Duels here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and spin mine. Oh, jeez. That's quite the first starting round. It's not what I exactly wanted to see, but, you know, it's going to have to be played sometime, so...
That's kind of how I'm feeling about mine.
All right, incredible.
I mean, mine's an interesting one.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into the duel then.
Yeah.
All right.
Making the room now.
Is it not the same one that we had before?
Yeah, it'll be the same one. I
Okay.
just made it.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, wait. Did we just jump right in? Hold on. Wait, all right. Hold on, I think let me just try to refresh here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there it is. All right.
Yeah, and then it should default to whatever deck you were last on, but you can just check it there.
All right, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, perfect.
And all right, so the inaugural rock paper scissors. We'll see if I can keep my streak going.
Every time. Consistently.
Okay, so this hand is kind of the thing you worry about for this deck. I'm gonna go with a set 1. And let's see. I think I'll just pass, honestly.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Just set 1 and pass.
All I need.
I gotta read some of these cards first. Gotta actually read some cards today. Let's see here.
At least from the sound of Drew saying after that wheel spin, I doubt it's one of the God card characters, so at least you don't have to read one of those yet.
Yeah.
Raw especially. Oh, you did get Merrick. Yeah, Raw is a novel.
Okay. I don't understand how that is helpful to me. I guess that I would still get my... Okay, Okay, not that yet. I think I can activate this. Let's try this.
Oh, Bandit Keith. Yeah, he is bricky as well. So we have 2 bricky characters against each other. Yeah, the free extra normal.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go into battle phase. It's pretty heavy from out the gate there, I think.
Yeah, that's a real bad spot for me. I'm not a fan of that.
All right. Yeah.
It's a big 3,700 damage.
So we can see right away. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ronnie. We can see right away that these anime cards are going to be they're not going to be super balanced. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, and some of these decks can be pretty explosive when they have the right cards. Because that deck only has 2 of that card, but it's nasty when it has it.
All right, let's see. I don't. Okay. I think in that case I will. I'll go ahead and activate this. I think this will synergize perfectly, actually. Oh, okay, so you're on darts?
Indeed.
Okay, wait, why?
Darts has some crazy stuff if I draw into it, but I have to survive one more turn, which relies on you not having another summon.
Okay, actually that didn't synergize quite like I thought it would.
Yeah, he doesn't make the tokens if he goes from hand, because he has to be destroyed specifically.
It wasn't that, it was a different card that I thought that I thought would help me out there, but I suppose not. But I guess I'm not really that worried about it at this moment.
I'm in a pretty bad spot here. I really need the heart of the cards right now.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That ain't it.
Jeez.
That is the risk of this deck, because this deck is very bricky.
Okay.
But we'll see if it comes together in the next round, because it can do some crazy stuff.
All right, we're just gonna bring this bad boy out.
Well, the old Machine King joining us for game.
All right, a very exciting first match here.
Commanding victory from Bandit Keith. Apparently he should have been the one stopping the Seal of Orichalcos.
I know, right? That's funny.
But I do think, I'm not going to side anything here. I've definitely got ways to shut him down. I just need to draw a not completely dead hand.
Alright, let's see here. Knowing this, I don't think I want to side deck anything. That's not really.
Yeah, a lot of the side deck for these lower characters don't have anything like crazy in them.
Yeah, I get you. Alright.
Okay, this is much more workable. So, I will set this. I will summon my Kyudera.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright, let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and do this.
Ooh, the Pillager.
Okay.
And there's nothing like especially great for you here, but
I guess
you could snatch my and
yeah,
I
could
can't
stop
summon.
you from doing that. Yeah, but I kind of don't. I kind of want you to summon it at least once. Okay, you know what? I guess I'll just take this because I want to see if you can get out that. I want to see that get in action before. Well,
Let's see.
All right, so let's see. We're just gonna go ahead and normal summon what I just stole and hit you.
Go ahead and keep that guy protected.
Alright, and we will go ahead and set and call it.
Let's see. No, I'll just set this and pass.
Okay. Alright, let's see. We're going to bring this out. And then activate this.
Ooh, permanent plus 300.
Okay, and then we'll activate this.
Ooh, okay. That's all of a sudden a pretty big guy.
And this. Alright.
Yeah, that is quite the beat. Alright, we'll summon out the Shinoros, and then he will summon the Dexia. Which I forget exactly what these cards do, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I believe they like bait attacks or something like that.
Okay. So I have to...
Yep,
Oh.
that's what they do.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I think that's all I can do right now.
Oh, wow. Is this actually set up? I did not expect this. Let's see. What position of the monster of this card? Wow. That fulfilled the conditions. I thank you very much for swinging into that. Because I believe that now we are about to see Ga.
Uh-oh.
Wait, why did he not trigger? He had 0 attack. Alright, I guess not. I guess I misread that. Wait, does it have to summon from deck? Don't tell me it has to be from deck.
Does it say from deck?
Oh no, it does say hand or deck. Yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't go off.
Maybe
Interesting.
it's like a an issue with the card design and for the actual EDO Pro.
Maybe. Summoned by, or it might be something with like the Seal of Orichalcos not being up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Rip.
Oh no!
This was the deck I was most concerned about, so I'm not surprised it's I believe dead here. Let's see, because I mean I can. Oh wait, yeah, because I can still summon you, but I mean this potentially buys me a turn.
Okay.
See what we can do.
All right. We're just gonna go to battle.
I'm gonna have to say no to that.
I'm gonna have to say no to that.
Wow, it's a good argument, honestly.
But you do survive to draw another card.
Indeed. There is actually a couple cards that get me out of this right now. Is this one of them? This is maybe one of them? I forget if this ritual monster retargets attacks. I think it does.
Okay.
So we summon the Mirror Knight.
Okay.
3 tokens.
Okay. That's a lot of stuff that just happened. Place 1 shield counter. Once per turn, you can place 1 shield counter on every Mirror Knight token you control. When a Mirror Knight token with a shield counter battles an opponent's monster, its attack can equals amount. Okay. Remove a shield counter instead. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so now, if I'm reading this correctly, I haven't used the once per turn part of this yet.
Oh, okay.
So now... Oh, that creates a token. I forgot about that. Let's see. We'll swing on this.
Huh. Alright.
Turn things around pretty quickly. This ritual is honestly the real boss monster of the deck.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here.
Because now I can put fresh tokens on these. Yep. And they are protected again.
Mirror Knight Calling. Okay. Crazy. Ooh, that'll help. Okay.
Yeah.
This. And this. Okay. Okay.
Oh, let's see. I know you have monsters, especially level 4s, that have attack or defense bigger than their attack, which I believe walls these. Well, let's poke it and find out.
Nice.
Ooh, that's huge.
Oh, the tokens stay on the field, but I guess I can't do anything now.
Yeah, they lost all of their counters. And that one is stuck in attack position. Interesting.
Is this an anime version of Cyberjar?
No, this is just normal Cyberjar.
Oh, yeah, I guess because it's level 4. Okay, yeah. Yep, got it. Okay, that's... Well, that got me sort of out of the bad position, but not quite fully there yet.
I mean, I'm one... You could summon a second Cyberjar in attack position and kill me now.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's not a Cyberjar, but it'll do.
GG.
Good game. Alright. Darts is out of the picture in the anime character.
I'm honestly kind of glad to get him out of the way early. He was the most gimmicky character on
for sure.
The full list.
For sure. Alright, well, let's do one more, no?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Do another spin.
Yeah. How do I get out of here? Let's see.
Ooh, this is a much more interesting one.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, we're going to do one more duel. Spin the wheel. Alright. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Alright, we going back to the same room?
Yeah, I'm remaking it right now. There. Got the same one up.
Okay. Alright. Okay, and we're going here. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do it. Ah, finally.
Oh, the streak has been broken.
I have now won.
They go like 4-0 right there on rock, paper, scissors.
I've now won 1% of all rock, paper, scissors. That's funny. Alright, let's see here. Not bad, not bad. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set 2 and pass.
Alright, so... Yeah, this isn't the best opening hand for this deck, but... I think I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
Play around the end-burn column.
Fair enough. Let's see. We're gonna start off by hitting that.
Ooh, that is unfortunate.
Is this Bakura who's playing that? I don't know.
No,
Okay.
not Bakura.
Who would have that card? Merrick? Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna go in with now to reveal what I'm playing.
Ah, Taya. Taya is scary.
Oh.
Now you'll
okay.
see what I'm playing.
Uh-oh, alright. Okay, fair enough.
My Cocoon of Evolution has a 2K wall. And let's see, do I want to summon? No, we'll just pass there.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. I think I liked destroying your spell and traps so much I would like to do that again.
Oh, that is rough.
Yeah, I knew that card was going to be crazy. Special summon this card.
Doesn't actually do anything. It'll still get destroyed because it's still a trap when it summons.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, well, we can actually get past the 2K wall.
Oh no! He's got an equip. Ooh, one of the big ones.
That's tough. That's tough right out the gate.
There's several cards I can draw that will fix this.
Alright, let's see if you draw them. Hey, we have 10 live viewers. That's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching and liking the live, guys.
That isn't really one of the ones I had in mind, but... yeah, Taya has scary potential with those Mahavilos.
Actually, I had two. Let's see if it's another 2K wall.
It is not. Which I believe... Is that game? No, I think that's just short. Yeah, just
100 life points.
I will simply top deck the out.
Dark Hole.
There's one of my field spells would save me. Oh, hey, speaking of which.
Nice. Look at that. Okay. Sure. Deep Forest, what does this do? Level 4 or lower insect beasts on the field cannot be targeted for an attack. Okay.
Which means you can't declare an attack if one is on the field.
Okay, well, not sure that there's anything else I can do then. Alright. There's the floodgate. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to deal with that. I'm going to have to draw into one of those.
I mean, you have several ways to get that Mystical Space Typhoon back, and multiple Mystical Space Typhoons. Let's just... I'm betting that this is an Unhappy Maiden since it's been set for so long. So I'm gonna just poke it and get it out of the way if so. Or wait, but if... Oh... Or wait, no, you don't have any big walls. But if that
You're
is...
correct. You're correct.
I was scared for a second because if that was a witch that you just decided to keep set, then that would have killed me.
No, your guess paid off correctly.
We will pass.
Okay, this is good. This is a good draw. And that was a good draw right there. unfortunately, that's the end.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah.
It's alright, we'll just simply see the better cards early in next round.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is a tough one because it's especially in a format.
Taya is explosive.
Yeah, especially in a format like this, beatdown is just it's tough to beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just like really, it's hard to it's hard because she both has the spell and trap removal to deal with stuff and the beatdown, so it's like pretty tough to beat this, I'd say.
Alright, we'll go ahead and set one more, and pass.
Okay.
Feeling better with this hand.
Honestly, my hand is not so great. That's a crazy card. That's a crazy card. Alright, we're much slower paced here this turn. Okay.
Ooh. Love to see it.
You got it this time.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and summon the larva.
Okay.
And equip the cocoon.
Okay.
Alright, we got the clock counting.
Okay.
And then, wait, can I not activate other spells this turn? What? Ooh, I misread that. There is a very important thing on there that I needed to read.
What is it? On the larva moth? Or the cocoon?
Yeah, I can't activate my other stuff from my hand. I had missequenced that very badly.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I have ways to help it, but not the ways that I wanted. Oh, okay. That helps. Thank you. that fixes it.
Okay. And we'll do this.
Ooh.
Crazy card, in fact. Skip to my
Yeah,
next.
especially since she has so many ways to draw with like those Skell Angels and Recycling Pot of Greed. But it does still trigger him.
Oh, what does he do?
Summons an insect from deck.
Oh, okay.
We'll get out the rose.
Rose Papillon. Papillon. Am I saying that right? Papillon?
Something like that.
Papillon?
Papillon? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, we're going to flip summon this. You're going to draw. Alright, and...
No, my poor larva.
Sure, why not? Just because, for fun.
I would rather not.
Okay. Fair enough.
And now Dark Magician Girl permanently cannot attack.
Okay. That's not great considering I tributed for that, but, you know, what can you do?
We'll go ahead and get the Deep Forest in.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
And one of the scarier cards in this deck, the Laser Cannon with the Rose. This is like the wombo combo of the deck.
Uh-oh.
Because now I've got a 2900 attack monster that can attack directly and can't be attacked.
Alright, well, I'll survive a turn at least.
Fair enough.
By the way, I was told by Noria in chat that papillion means butterfly in French. Papillion.
Ah.
I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm almost positive.
Which this might technically be part of the Rose archetype because they are French.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
With Baron de Fleur. Because, yeah, Rex and Weevil, I had to supplement them with extra dinos and insects.
Right.
Let's see. Do I want to set this when you're... I will go ahead and set this. And in turn.
Why am I, like, not drawing cards for turn?
It was because you activated that spell last turn. The
Skip
offerings to the
I misread that. I thought that card was even crazier. I didn't realize it said skip your next draw phase. I thought it said skip to your next draw phase.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I misread that pretty bad. Oh well, that's fine. Actually, it's not too fine, but we're just gonna do this.
Alright, so I think, let's see, I'll go ahead and just pop this in defense, and then we'll keep swinging.
Well, I am certainly on a clock, that's for sure.
Yeah, 3 turns right now to be able to out the Rose or the Deep Forest or something.
According to Noria, it's pronounced Papillon. Papillon.
Okay, so like the L's are silent, basically.
Yeah. Ooh. Is this my out? This is the out.
Oh no! I mean, it still keeps you from attacking me, but it stops me from being able to continue the beat down.
Okay, and then...
It also keeps me from being able to attack you, since you now have an insect.
But I can't attack. Okay, great. So we both can't attack.
Yeah, you still... yeah, since I still have an insect on board, it still keeps you locked down.
Until this turn, right? Because then I can attack with it.
No.
Oh, because you saw...
the Papillon will be able to attack, actually, because it can attack directly, so it bypasses it.
That was like the exact out I needed. Crazy.
Let's see.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Scary. I mean, you could have popped that on the Papillon, though I guess it's a 3-turn counter either way. Or, no, yeah, this one is
Spellcaster. Yeah. I can't attack with this.
Wait, you can't? Oh, you don't have another insect.
Oh.
I guess when it says on the field. But
oh, wow. Oh, God. Okay, we're just locked in then, huh? Crazy. That's funny.
Well, let's see. That'll help later. So I do have outs to get back into swinging, but I have not drawn them yet.
Better find them fast.
I mean, luckily, building up a wall doesn't really matter once I do get to either another Searcher or another Rose. Ooh, scary. Scary.
There we go. That's what we needed to see happen. Alright. And go ahead.
Ooh, huge Gemini Elf.
Okay, we'll start here. We'll go here.
But to prevent the damage, yeah.
What does that do? Return the monster and special summon. Okay. Alright. Can we get out of this?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Another one.
And now my monster zones are locked, so if I draw another Magician of Faith, I can't do anything about it. Nothing I can do.
All right, so we'll just pass. So I could start killing some of these, but I'd actually rather not.
Turn 19.
Yeah, that's some of these stun decks are gonna do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, Weevil and Bakura both have a similar strategy of stalling to their win con.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, one of their two win cons. Let's see, I think... No, yeah, I'm still missing one thing to make this come together.
Okay.
Might as well be putting that in defense.
Yeah, right.
Though I do want to get him down as well, which I do want him face up for the Deep Forest. In case of monster destruction. Though I forget if Taya even has any monster destruction. Or wait, yeah, she has the two copies of Rings to the Doomed.
Uh-oh, here it is.
Oh no, that is problematic.
It's just so crazy to have this much spell recursion in one deck.
That's her whole thing. That's like all she has going is just spell recursion.
Crazy.
This is fine, honestly.
Okay. It's gonna happen. We go starting here.
Just get you out to deck then.
Coming here. Coming here.
And summon some more back.
Oh man, that's not good. I'm gonna leave my deck out at this point.
I mean, technically, I would deck out first at this point, right now.
Alright. Might as well continue the attack. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright, so it is about time to summon our mans here.
Okay.
Let's see, so... This is going to be the biggest larva in history.
Nice. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
He big. Oh, well, let's get to swinging. Now, if this works the way I believe it does, then this should kill this. Oh no! Oh,
Oh
that's
man.
brutal.
Oh man, it's like so simple, really. Like the Taya deck is it's just so simply good.
Yeah.
Just every card I've drawn has basically been great. All right.
Yeah, Taya's an underdog in this. She is scary. A giant magician of faith.
All right, let's just go in for it all. Let's get another one of those insect cards where everything can get summoned at once, though, right?
I think he only has one of that. And we'll go ahead and lock this down since it's the biggest monster.
Oh god. Oh, I have two things locked down entirely and I can't get them off the field. That's crazy.
Though I currently have no out to this, so I'm in a very bad spot. Because you still have a 2900 and a 2300. Which that 2900 is indestructible by battle, I just remembered. So it wouldn't have even mattered if I had swung into it.
Crazy.
Like, you would have taken the damage, but I forgot about that. Yeah, because Magic Gate makes it immune to battle damage, or well, indestructible by battle. This is probably game here. Let's see. Maybe, actually. No, maybe not.
Let's see. I can attack with three things. I have two. No, yeah. Well, no. I have to. Theoretically, I need to attack with stuff I know is going to hit over it. Yeah.
I was hoping to bait by saying that to where you would think the witch could beat over them. To waste one of the attacks. To buy a little bit more time, but did not work. Yep, no, that is game.
Damn. All right. Crazy start to this series. I mean,
the two gimmick decks out of my will immediately, because the rest of mine are all.
Yeah, you can come back. You can come back. That's for sure. Good. But yeah, Taya's the top contender right now. I think for sure.
Well, we still haven't seen any of the God card characters because theirs all still can rip through Taya's stuff pretty easily.
That's actually perfect because next stream when we come back to this, it'll be a cliffhanger. We'll leave this on a cliffhanger and come back next time and do, and then we'll start rolling some of the God card stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to call it after 2 games. Thank you so much for the Rose Deadly Shadow. Yeah, we got a lot of gifts this stream, which is really nice. So thanks everybody for watching the stream on TikTok and YouTube this time, our first YouTube stream. We got 103 gifts, which is amazing. So thank you so much for that. Thank you again, Brad, for making these decks and spending all this time. I think this has turned out to be quite a great idea for a streaming series. So we will be back next time with a couple more Anime Duels. Alright, and ending on YouTube.